Hey, Robert. Now we're live. It should be okay. It's just my gut was just like twisted up for some reason. I took a anti-diarrhea pill earlier, and I guess it finally kicked in, so I think I'm good. Hey, funds. And I'll just, we'll wait for the usual time and then we'll jump right in. I know I kept a lot of people waiting long enough, but still. Usually YouTube gives one more last notification hurrah when things go live, so might as well let it go for 5 minutes. Hey, Dr. Coconut. I have no idea how long this mod is. I'm gonna laugh if it's like another 10-minute mod. Because we got like 2 others to go through. Oh, I can't be starting that right now. No. Oh. I haven't touched caffeine in like months. And I usually don't touch the caffeine because it's not good for your bones, so... I just need to find like a better way to like get energy, you know? I think that's my problem. Because I've been getting back on the exercise thing again after the week of bad rashes. And I'm hoping that all the exercise can give me some kind of energy, you know? But what do I know? I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, you know? B12 vitamins. I'd take a multivite, but I forgot to take it today. The only thing I remember every day is pretty much my fiber supplement, because I know if I don't take that, the hemorrhoids come back, you know? It's not fun being me, honestly. Also, apologies in advance if I'm not 100% invested. Like, I am not all there right now. Like, Taco Tuesday had to hit just like the hour before I went live. Okay, so YouTube didn't just fail to notify me an hour ago. We just started. Speaking of, the 5 minutes are pretty much up now. Oh. Alright, here's hoping I can make it through this, and I have to like take like a 30-minute break in between. That'd be nice. Alright, Anon narrates out loud by Patchy McCatchy and Tallow Slives. based on the fanfic by Talos Lives. Or Talos Lives, there we go. I'm retarded. Well, no, I'm not, because these are spelt different, or they're capitalized different. Anon runs out of his medication that prevents him from speaking out his thoughts, feelings, and actions out loud for everyone at Volcano High to hear. In other words, what if a visual novel protagonist speaks out everything he thinks? Interesting. Hey, Baba Dagon. Alrighty. June 1st. Year 201 M 2020 BC. Volcadera Bluffs. It's not the end of the world, so yay. Hard to believe that the year is ending. It was just 3 weeks ago that prom happened, and I performed in front of everyone while getting the biggest kiss ever from my boyfriend. Wait, is this Fang? Since then, everything has been going smoothly. I got good enough grades for a music school that's expressed interest in me. My friendship with Trish was slowly getting better, and Mom and Dad finally started accepting who I was. And I was accepting who I was in turn. All thanks to Anon. Most people wonder what I see in that guy. I mean, he's not a supermodel or anything. He's a complete dork, and I'm pretty sure I can lift him up with one hand. But it's his heart that won me over. He helped me find out who I am, what I want to do. It's for that reason I love him so much. Although I got the strangest text from him this morning. I ran out of medication for a condition of mine. It's not going to be here until tomorrow, so I may be acting a bit weird at school. I'll explain everything. And he didn't say anything else? No, I don't even know he had a condition. Seriously, we've been dating for a while now, and this hasn't popped up? It nearly made me worry until he told me it wasn't serious. Stupid dweeb. You sure? He always tells you everything. Apparently not everything. I hate it when people keep secrets from me. I hate liars too. In fact, this reminds me of how Anon didn't tell me he laughed at us during that concert we had on his first day. Though I quickly forgave him when he apologized. Then again, Anon's always been secretive about his personal issues. The poor guy had self-esteem issues due to neglectful parents and a bad experience at rock bottom, where he was bullied so badly he had to cross country to escape it. He really did think the worst of himself. I was always there to make him feel the best about himself. So I'll give him a chance to explain why he never told me about this condition. Probably something embarrassing or a human thing that only they can get. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll do our best to support him. So Anon has Tourette's. That'd be funny. This is what I meant. I thought I got notified late, but the stream is just late, which works better for me anyway. I was having a bout of Taco Tuesday, so what do? I pour my drink all over me, almost. Give me a moment. Oh, that's great. I love the bed rotting life, guys. Never do it. I hate it so much. I long to be fucking normal. Anyways, the students of Volcano High were already arriving in droves, and most were talking about the upcoming graduation ceremony in 2 weeks. It's hard to believe that in less than a half a month I'll be saying goodbye to Volcano High. I still can't believe I graduated as good as I did with my grades. All those study sessions really paid off in the end. I keep looking for my dweeby boyfriend until I finally spot him coming towards us. I tried to see if anything was wrong with him physically, but there didn't appear to be. He wasn't coughing, sneezing, or looking like he was about to drop dead. He was muttering to himself, but that was normal for Anon. Doesn't look like anything's wrong with him. Hey, Anon, so what? I turned around to spot the love of my life greeting me for another day at school. As I look upon her beautiful amber eyes that sparkle in the sunlight, I keep asking myself how a loser like me ended up with this angelic goddess whose soul I have become enraptured by and whose beauty is like none other on this God-given earth. No other woman, dino or human, can have the amazing beauty that Fang has. She is like Aphrodite coming to life before me, and her smile is the dawn that gets me rising from my bed as her light shines hope in a dark and pitiful world of despair. God, do I love her so much, I think as my heart beats like a drum. What? Fuck. I could feel my heart ready to beat out of my chest as I fought the instinct to cover my face with my wings. Naser is looking just as stunned as I am, but I'm worse since I can feel everyone's eyes on me and Anon. Anon just said all the poetic, loving Shakespeare crap out loud. In the middle of the schoolyard. I don't know whether to punch his face off for doing such a thing or kiss him because it was so fucking heartwarming. Random girl. Shit, babe. Why can't you be that romantic to me? Anon, what are... Hey, Fang, you got my message, right? I asked. I asked. Seriously, why is he talking like this? He mumbles like crazy, but this is different. Yeah? Dude, you okay? As usual, Naser was being the overly concerned Nancy he has always been for those he cared about. I swear sometimes he's trying to be the replacement for Raptor Jesus, burdening himself with everyone's problems, and trying to act like the savior of us all. I smirk at that, and Naser grumbles to himself. I still don't know what this is, but Anon's got Naser pegged down to a T. But he had a good heart. In many ways, I consider him my bro, my best friend, a brother in all but blood. Fang has no idea how lucky she is to have a loving guy like Naser as her brother. He's done so much for everyone that he practically is like Atlas holding the world. Sometimes I wish I could ease that burden. Thankfully, with me and Fang going out, and her being better mentally and emotionally, I think it's working. Still, if there was more I could do for the man, I would so in a heartbeat. No, blushing Sprite. I never knew he felt that way about Naser. I knew they were friends and close, but... Naser looks like he's ready to cry tears of joy. I don't think anyone has said such a heartwarming speech about him like this. Anon, you really know how to make people feel special, don't you? Soft-hearted dweeb. Crimson T-Rex. That is so manly. That is so gay. Smack. Ow. Anon, I had no idea you... Oh no. Another hug. You're a real bro, dude. And you're my best friend too, always. I slowly hug him back and sigh. Darn, my condition, but sometimes it has its moments. Okay, cute as this is, do you mind telling us what's going on, Anon? I sigh before answering, like I said in my text. He like says, I sigh before answering. Does he even really... there's not even like a sigh in between there. He just says it. He doesn't do it. The Snoot community once again demonizing Anon's parents. Wet t-shirt hour, make them shake. I am a dude. The Naser stare. Anon, the wholesome poet, also a schizo. Nice hug, Sprite. Naser can only do half the wing hug. My medication ran out, and I'm not getting a new one until tomorrow. Until then, I'm pretty much going to sound like a visual novel protagonist. A what? Oh, oh no. Oh no, yapping. She's yapping. Oh, I get it. Anon's going to be narrating his life. All his thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Thanks, Stella, I said to her. No problem. Bye-bye. Yeah, what Stella said. I told Fang and Naser. Oh. Well, at least it wasn't antipsychotic medication. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last thing anyone needs is a psycho version of me. I tell Fang with a deadpan expression. Oh no. Good morning, everyone. How are... I mentally groan upon seeing the usual diabetes bubbling pep girl known as Naomi arrive before me. The strawberry menace who has been on my ass since day one as her unknowing partner in crime. Naomi might act like the cute, perfect little schoolgirl, but hidden in all that sugar is a sour witch who manipulates those around her for her own benefit. Despite the despite the joy of Fang as my girlfriend, I am still pissed off that Naomi manipulations to try to get both of us together as a means to fix Fang to get Naser's attention more focused on her. Not to mention how easily jealous she can be when the attention is not on her. How Naser can be so blind to his girlfriend's actions is beyond me. Thankfully, Fang and I both agreed that our feelings resulted from our actions, and not the so-called Queen of Volcano High, whose counterpart I consider to be the evil queen from Snow White. Everyone, including Naser, slowly turned to Naomi, who looked like a little girl who got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Her eyes were wide as dinner plates, and her mouth dropped so loud... her mouth dropped so loud a fist could fit inside.
You what?
Oh no, okay, Plankton. Oh, today is gonna be good. Leaving Naser and his most likely soon-to-be ex-girlfriend to their own issues, Anon and I went inside the school. He looked nervous. I couldn't blame him. He was practically going to be saying his thoughts out loud with no muffler. If it wasn't for the fact that this could be embarrassing for him or even outright dangerous if he pissed off the wrong people, I'd find this funny. So far, we managed to avoid anyone staring at us or stopping to talk to us. I don't know how we're going to keep Anon's brain quiet for the whole day. I mean, can you really stop thinking? I could tell Fang was deep in thought as we walked down the halls. I'm practically so nervous I'm sweating to death in my shirt. I just know I'm going to say something stupid. Come on, Anon, you can't think like that. I'm pretty sure it won't be as bad as you think. Oh no, Schizo! Schizo-chan! I'm telling you, Judy, the owl was just staring at me through my window all night. I think it might be secretly a drone, or worse, it's reading my thoughts. I'm pretty sure owls can't read thoughts, Wendy. Oh, sure. That's what they want you to think. But who knows what these guys are doing up on the trees and staring at us all the time? And why don't you ever see them during the day? Well, they are nocturnal. The two members of that weird puppet club start walking past us. Oh no. Well, at least not Schizo narrating... Wait. At least it's not Schizo narrating their thoughts. That would be... God. When are those two going to finally fuck? Oh no. Evil. Mods, ban Anon. Shit. Schizo is the only one that can get Judy out of her shell. In turn, Judy is the only one keeping Schizo in reality. Kinda. I know the two of them are both worried about ruining their friendship, but can they just get it over with and fuck? Okay, time to go. You're banned. Wendy? Yeah? You want to go out for some coffee after school? Sure, then my place? Cringe. I hate shippers. I hate shippers in like that fashion, man. I'm sorry. That was the most awkward thing I've ever done in a while. Sorry, Fang, I tell her. You can see why I'm concerned. I'm afraid I'll say something stupid. Well, more than usual, I think to myself. How long have you had this condition? Since I was a kid. It got me in a lot of trouble. Memories of being yelled at, beaten up by kids, my father telling me to shut the fuck up, mom drinking her 6th scotch. Shit, Anon. And let's see chat. Hello, audience. Stella here to tutorialize you. No alternative pseudonyms. Who is this Anon? Which teacher will kill Anon first? I didn't know you'd gone through that. Sometimes I keep forgetting the others have it just as bad as me. I mean, yeah, I've had my problems, but I'm not the only person in the world, as Spears often said about things. Anon's been through a lot. Ahem. Speak of the caveman, and he shall appear. Anon. Bang. Principal Spears. Oh, we just got interrupted by auto text. And in comes the most terrifying person in the entire school. The Lord of the Caves, whose mighty voice is like the Dragonborn ready to ravage a dragon with his shout. Only Spears is ready to take him on with a total fist-focused build. Oh boy. I have nothing but deep respect and fear of the man. Respect in that he really does care about his students, unlike my last fucktard of a principal, and he gives advice. Advice that has made me a better person. Having been guiding me throughout my entire time at Volcano High, he's the closest thing to a father figure that I have in my life. Uncle Mo's a pretty close second, though. Though I still nearly shit my pants every time he's nearby or screams. The man is like a living Terminator that drinks tiger tears while battling dragons on the weekend. I think honestly Anon should consider a career in writing at this point. Principal Spears. About Anon, I already know about his condition, Bang. It's in his files. You do? Of course. I get to know everything about my students, including medical conditions. Rest assured that I've already alerted the staff, and should anything serious happen, all you have to do is come to me. Anon cannot help with what he says, and there's no such thing as thought crime in our society. We're not the UK. Thank you, sir. Though I am happy that you think such things about me, Anon, I am honored. Now, off to your classes. Oh, one last thing. I fight bears on weekends, Mr. Moose, not dragons. Suddenly, I'm glad I never pissed him off too much. So, Anon's going to be narrating his entire day? Pretty much. We found Reed and Trish not that long after meeting Spears, and explained the situation. Why do these things always happen to you? When I know the answer, I'll tell you, I tell Trish while wondering the same thing. It's like I'm cursed. The protagonist curse. Reminds me of the time that I met that English accent Microraptor in his magical traveling blue box. Wait, what? Hey, can Anon tell me what he thinks about me? I'm not sure that's a good idea. His honesty can be pretty brutal. Relax, Anon and I are total bros. We got no beef. Fire away, dude. Tell me what you think of me. Honest points. My thoughts emerge. Reed is the kind of guy that you don't think you can rely on at first, but he's smarter and more empathetic than he lets on. The guy seems to have everything in his life planned, and I'm honestly not too worried. And I'm honestly not worried about him. Out of all my friends, I think he will do okay. He's a chill dude and someone I trust. In fact, it's because of him that I even got to meet Fang since he's the one who invited me to lunch. That day, when we switched backpacks, I can't help but wonder what would have happened if that never did occur. Even while I was looking for an excuse to not stay with them, he never let me go. He's been a pal since. Naser might be my bro, but that doesn't mean I can't have a second bro in Reed. Aw, thanks, bro. I think you... That being said, there is one thing I'll always be a little bit pissed off about. Reed's smarter than he lets on and can tell what people think and feel. His helping of Trish out and helping me understand her reasonings for doxing me is proof of that. So why in the hell did he do nothing for Fang when it was clear she was uncomfortable playing the double bass idea for the band? Especially when it was clear that the dumb idea wasn't working. Oh no, everyone's awkward now. I mean, even I could see that Fang hated the idea, but her two best friends couldn't? Trish gets the excuse because it was her idea, and she wanted it to work. But Reed? That guy could have done something long before I backed up Fang to give her the courage to change things. There is going with the flow, but sometimes that flow leads to a waterfall with sharp, pointy rocks. None of us say anything after that. Honestly, what Anon said, it's the truth, but... Damn. Hey, Anon, come on, I get what you're saying, but that's too harsh. No, he's right. I wasn't being a good friend. I knew deep down that you were uncomfortable with the whole double bass thing. To be honest, I even thought it was a bad idea, but I totally want to get with Trish. That's why I kept my mouth shut. But you never said anything, so I assumed you were okay with it, even though it was obvious you weren't. Reed. I was just worried about us fighting and all. You two are my best friends, my family. I just thought that things would work out. But Anon's right. I should have done something sooner. Maybe a lot of bad shit would have been avoided. Yeah, it could have, if Reed just spoke up once. Can you forgive me? I was pissed off at the lack of support, Reed. I don't blame you for it. I was just as much to blame for this as you were. I should have said something. I was afraid of losing you guys as my friends if I did. I should have had more faith in our bond. No, it's my fault. I was the one who started that stupid double bass idea. I was the one who was so controlling and dominating that it made you both feel like outsiders. It was supposed to be our band, but I made it my band. I almost lost you both because of it. I guess we all fucked up in one way or another. Maybe the band didn't work out, but we're still friends. That's what matters. Yeah. Totally, amigos. Three of us get into a group hug. There really was some fucked up moments between us this year, huh? We all messed up. But we pulled through. Firm drama might be dead, but our friendship isn't. I stare at the hugging scene and feel moved by it. Even if this is a bit cheesy, I can't help but want to get in on the hugging too. Fine, get in the hug, Skinny. Anon soon joins in on the hug. Oh no, there's only two crests or two patterns. It's a fake. It's a fake, Anon, get out of there. It feels right having him here. He might have only been with us for a short time, but he's the reason we've changed for the better. He deserves to be here. Oh, you naughty boy. Touching my ass while we're hugging. Save it for tonight. Actually, hold on. Maybe hold on that, since he's narrating out loud and all that would be awkward. You know, I'm curious to know what Anon thinks about me. Oh boy, here we go. Are you sure about that, Trish? You two kind of hate each other before the prom. Relax, Anon and I are cool now. Right, Spear Chucker? Yeah, we're totally okay now, I told her. Honestly, Trish isn't that bad. For all her faults, Trish at least cares about those who she loves. Even if it was misguided, she genuinely thought she was helping Fang. See, nothing but... Though considering what kind of a bitch she was before then, I can't say I miss the old Trish. I mean, seriously, it's no wonder nobody even asked her out to the prom. And she was all by herself. What did you just say? Honestly, I can't blame them. Trish's ass is really too small, and her attitude makes her look like a Reddit user had sex with a Twitter SJW to form an unholy abomination that was filled with more rage than the Hulk. It doesn't always help that she puts on too much makeup, which makes her look like a walking disaster that not even Mary Kay could fix. But the worst is her attitude, such as the rage-fueled face she's giving me right now, as if she's about to explode like a volcano. Reed and Fang are already backing away, and I can tell that... I woke up sometime later in the nurse's office. Oh, wow. Alright, how's chat? We're not in the UK yet. Social commentary. What'd I miss? A bit. Throughout the day, Anon was forced to give out his honest thoughts. I tried my best to prevent another visit to the nurse's office at the least. His thoughts were interesting. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. I wonder if Rosa has ever considered professional wrestling. She's got the power and build to be a world champion in my mind. I still remember the time she did a pile driver on that guy who let his dog piss on the rose bushes despite several signs saying not to. Not to mention, she hurled the dog out of the school farther than any of the track team discus players could do. I do not see Rosa as being mean to animals, man. I mean, I could see this happening, like, with her rage, but, like, not to, like, an animal. I'm calling that one OOC, man. She could call herself the Spiked Rose due to being an ankylosaur. I thought it was a Quillops. But who writes this lore? I like it. Gracias, Anon. I shall see that my Tio... Wait, I should see my Tio this weekend to see if he can train me in the ways of Lucha. Other thoughts got him in trouble. Oh boy, here we go. I seriously don't understand a single word coming out of this teacher's mouth. It would make more sense if he was speaking Japanese instead of trying to sound like he was trying to speak English. For an English teacher, he's kind of a disgrace to the field. The glare he was giving also sort of spoke of me. The glare he was giving also sort of spoke to me, staying after class to get yelled at for my actions. I wonder if this will also be in Japanese. Oh boy, what did this say? Oh, great translator. What do we got, buddy? Stupid delinquents. Okay. Anon always calls her an ankylosaur in game. He's wrong, but it's consistent. Alright. It's kind of like unintended racism. So she killed a guy and his dog. Moon runes in my visual novel. More than one was weird. I wonder what I should write for a literature class when I thought about my dream where dinosaurs lived in a civilization without humans. Fang and Naser were somehow Arabic descendants living in Canada. Oh, it's a reference. Haha, goodbye Volcano High. Trish wasn't a bitch and collected bugs. Reed was a crappy Dungeons and Dragons dungeon master. Rosa was transgender. Stella was fat. And they all hung out with this transgender microraptor named Sage, who I don't think comes to this school, so I must have made them up. Oh, and Naomi and Fang got into a romance while a meteor was coming to kill them all, so they hosted a concert before they all died. Anon, that was the worst story I've ever heard, and you should smack yourself for even dreaming about it. There was one or two embarrassing ones. Oh no. Seeing Fang bend over to pick up her guitar pick gave me a great view of her thick ass. My god, I don't mean to be a perv, but how her rear end is curved makes me think about plowing it like we did last week. Her tail wags like a cute little puppy as I resist the urge to pet her like my own dog while holding a dino nuggie for treats. Anon, you are the luckiest son of a bitch to have this girl as your lover because she is a 1 in a million on the hotness scale. I woke up again in the I woke up again in the nurse's office. This mod is like a people's first impression with things like Siri, Alexa characters prompting Anon to say something like a freaking chatbot. Goodbye Volcano High is canon in Snoot game as Anon's awful fanfiction. And some were just plain random. It's peanut. Oh, he's just gonna say it over and over again. It is truly unhinged now. Are we good? Apparently, random songs in his head also count. You cannot waterboard this cringe out of me. Anon's going to be an internet meme at this rate with all the uploads around us. Reed, why? I like the song. Sue me. Why isn't Anon dancing? Finally, at long last, school is over, and I can get Anon home so he doesn't blab about any more weird shit. So what's happening between you and Naomi? We're taking a break. You totally broke up with her, didn't you? Shut up, or I'll ask Anon to tell me every pet name you have for each other, and he'll say it out loud. Shutting up. Right, all we gotta do is get Anon home, and... Oh no. Oh, this mod... Just when you think the mod might end, just more stuff comes out, and it's gonna be amazing. And why is Dad here? Dad, what are you doing here? I saw on Reed's social media about Anon's condition. What are you doing on Reed's social media? I always follow my children's friends like a stalker. Creepy much, Dad? Wait. With Anon in his condition, he could tell Dad anything! I could tell that this was not going to be a good thing, I thought to myself. Dad, no, come on, we're almost done, you can't... Alrighty, Anon. Oh boy. What are your real intentions with my daughter? Oh boy. Oh boy, this could be really wholesome or diabolical. Reed, you gave him Carf, didn't you? Things are silent for a moment. It doesn't take me long to think of the answer in my head. I think about how I'm doing everything I can to make myself worthy of this girl who has changed me in ways I've never imagined. How I, a loser who was selfish and cared for nobody, managed to win the heart of a beautiful pterodactyl who had been struggling for years with her own issues that I helped play a part in fixing. I saw this wounded dove, embraced her, and helped her fly like the eagle she deserved to be. Every moment I spend with her is like a piece of heaven itself. So I desperately love Fang that I would marry her if I could, treat her like a princess, help her achieve her dreams, and maybe have a few kids to be a part of a happy family. Because it's what she deserves. She's everything to me. And not even big scary Rip here can keep me from feeling that. That's... Anon. You... Fuck it, I don't care if anyone sees me cry. I love him so much. Everyone's either looking at Anon or both stunned but impressed. Me? I'm smiling. Smiling so hard it might fall off. Anon, you silly heartwarming dweeb. I love you so much. Well, good to know, Anon. You're alright. Yeah, you're a real bro. I guess he's not an idiot if he could see that Fang is amazing. Here I thought you were going to blab about all the sex you guys are... Of all the sex you guys have had... Wait, have had. Oh, there you go, Reed. There you go. Did you forget to take a medicine, Reed? What? Reed. You stupid. I think about how Fang and I would go to my room and...
1 hour
Oh no.
later.
I woke up in the nurse's office again. And we had to replace those windows the next day because how hard Fang screamed when we both blew. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. It's over. It's so over. Why? God, why? Needless to say, a growing crowd of dinosaurs, both students and teachers, have just heard Anon talk more about mating cycles of humans and pterosaurs than they ever thought to know. I can't even look at my brother and friends. Especially Reed. I'll kill him later. I'm surprised Dad is so silent. Wait a minute. Dad hasn't moved or said anything during Anon's detailed Karma Sutra of our love lives. Dad? Dead. I think he's in a state of shock, I tell Fang. Or having a stroke. Let's get out of here before he wakes up or gets medical attention. Well, I'm going to need brain bleach to get rid of that. I think Dad's going to need a tank full of beer when he wakes up. He doesn't kill Anon first. How does one fit a grapefruit inside a butthole? Are pterodactyl ones really that wide? Shut up, Reed. Uh. Thanks to Snoot Talk for letting me use his Ripley sprite. I thought I recognized that somewhere. Puppet Pal sprites ripped from Anonymous Sender mod. Oh no, Katawa Sojo. Anon dies today. Coming in hot while Reed and Anon are going full schizo, and now Ripley is here. Rip Anon. At least he scored. He did. Very detailedly. Great one job, Reed. I woke up in the ER. Ripley had a heart attack 1 second in. Ripley woke up in the nurse's office. Yeah, this is like miles better than the T-word mod for sure. Did you find the secret ending? Play again to find the hidden scene. Oh boy. Thanks for playing. Hidden scene? Uh-oh. Do I have my not skip text? That's the skip. Okay. So if I play it again... No, we're not loading. Zip zoom.
You what? One.
No? Was I lied to? Uh-oh. A hidden CG. Was it? There were no choices. Time to click everything. I don't know. Let me look into the mod. Not as good as what Jack would do, but maybe there's like a hidden image in there. Somewhere in the mod. I don't know. Assets. Images. Oh, there's stuff in here. Like, what is a church doing in here? Church outside. Oh, I see some stuff here. I just spoiled myself. I just spoiled. I'm not gonna say what because wait, secret. Don't spoil yourself. Well, it's just more stuff. Well, how am I missing something? Like the option, there shouldn't be anything skipping unless there's like some failsafe that fucking doesn't work or something when you just skip through it all. I don't know. I don't know.
You what?
And what am I missing?
One hour later.
Did you find the secret ending? Play again to find the hidden scene. Do I have to click on something? Look for jump statements in the script. Do you know? I have no idea how to like look in the script, man. I'm not that tech savvy. I just go to the mod file itself and look at images. That's how much hacker man I am. It wants you to click Fang bent over, doesn't it? Anon is now public enemy #1. You know what? I will take you up on that. We will attempt. I mean, what else do we have to do right now? It's already like 50 minutes in. We got some time. All right.
You what?
We'll click on Fang. Though there was that one thing, I remember you could click on text from, what was it, Read, and the actual Snoot game that would take you to YouTube. Click. No, it's just, it progresses the story. Okay, we're skipping that. I'm sorry. Let me download the mod. What's that grapefruit in the background? Where? Because there was a grapefruit thing in one of the images. Where did you see that?
1 hour.
I went too far. Grapefruit in the background, where?
You what?
Was it during the Fang thing? Go back to Anon and Fang in the classroom. Well, shows me, I guess. I thought they sure threw in a slap. Bring to the Suki scene. Give me a moment. Alright, Alright, I see it. Oh, you didn't hear it! Oh no! Oh no! It's bringing me flashbacks of Flash. Of the good old days at Newgrounds and having fun during video playthroughs of funny Flash animations. This mod doesn't know if it wants to be a shitpost or heckin' wholesome chungarino. Here, now you act. Yeah, I know. Alright, so.
1 hour later.
Oh boy, here we go. It's his funeral today. I can't believe I was invited. I thought I would be banned for it. I mean, I kind of did kill him, maybe. Mrs. Aaron, Fang, and Naser assured me that they didn't blame me. If anything, they blamed Reed more. Because I did see the funeral. So yeah, I got spoiled Ripley dying. The funeral home is pretty packed. A lot of cops here. I guess it makes sense. He was the police commissioner. Hope dinosaur funerals aren't that different from human ones. Like some kind of rituals you need to do or whatnot. Hey, Fang. Hey, thanks for coming. Of course. How are you holding up? That was a stupid question, you idiot. Her dad is dead. How do you think? I always used to worry, you know. He's a cop. Mom, Naser, and I, there were times he'd come home late and we just expected to get that call. I didn't think a heart attack would come because of, well, because he was stunned by our exotic means of mating. Yeah, not the most dignified way to go. Look, I'm here for you and your family. Thank you. Fang and I head to the room where Ripley's wake is being held. It's got everything you would expect. Flowers, pictures, small shrines. A lot of folks are here. I spot Naser and what I guess are his track friends who are here to support him. I'll make sure to talk to him later. Oh no. Anon, thank you for coming. I'm sure it would mean the world to Ripley if he knew you came. I'm pretty sure he would be coming out of his casket to try and strangle me. Why don't you go say your farewells to him? The ceremony will start soon. Fang and I head to the open casket. Raptor Jesus. He looks so peaceful, a far cry from the angry, protective father I've known for so long. He and I didn't always get along, but I wish things had been different. I guess I should promise him that I'll look after Fang while he's gone. Ripley, I forgot to take my medicine today. Suddenly, two large hands are gripping my neck. Let me guess, there was probably something I needed to press. You fucked my daughter! I'll kill you! Ah! Ah! Oh, honey, you won't believe the horrible dream I had. Oh no, it's ending 3 or 4, Anon. I dreamed I was in high school dating this goth tarot chick. And then I killed her father by talking about all the sex we had. And then at his funeral, he tried to kill me from the grave. Wow. Sounds like a crazy dream. Oh no. Oh no. It's time to wake up again, Anon. Why don't you snuggle closer so we can make sure that doesn't happen again? Sounds great, sweetie. I love you, Anon. I love you too, Sage. Uh. Uh. So one of the sprites had, Oh, wait, never mind. What the heck? This didn't happen in the fic. I think Talos Lives wanted to add a special ending to try and make things funnier. So his idea of an ending was to pair Sage, of all people, with my boyfriend. Well, I thought it was funny. So what now? Oh. I never liked this song. This maybe's not safe for work. Wait, activate what and how? It was the grapefruit or whatever in one of the backgrounds. This is incredibly casual. And I'm going into a nursery or nunnery. Goodbye. Oh no, Hermano, yeah. The Bob Newhart ending. I join in and I see The Last of Us 2 choking repaint with Anon and Rick. And this 2006 called They Want Their Memes Back, yeah. Ending. Secret ending. So, in the files, or at least the images, they showed Ripley also in the casket, but not in, like, what was it, Oh, I see. Instead of having a special drawn sprite for it, they literally just put his sprite, cut it off on, like, the waist, and put it in the casket. It's called Coffin Alt. The mod's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. There were some points that made me visibly cringe, but miles better than the T-word mod for sure. All right, everything else seems familiar. So yeah, that's it. That's the mod. Honey, wake up. We're back in the mid 2000s. That'd be nice for me. I mean, as much as I'd miss you all, I probably wouldn't even remember you all, honestly. But at least I'd have the means to get a head start in not being in misery. You know. I thought it was going to be... Wait, I thought I was going with the infinite nightmare joke. Well, that was something. I committed to the joke more than the T-word. There's that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. T-word really got cold feet once the bomb dropped. They're like, oh, no. We're just gonna lampshade that. But yeah, now we got two others. We have, Revenge of Montezuma, which is I'm assuming is a funny mod, and then we have One Way Trip, which I'm assuming is a not so funny mod. I don't know if I want to go off of the last poll of what I put before and just go with the second best option for the next stream, or just throw up another poll. I don't know. I mean, do you have this? Well, no, we're going into October. You're not going to have the weekend off. So it'll probably be another Monday. So I guess we'll just be filling dead air between now and then with more games, I suppose. There's still plenty of time tonight, so maybe I'll jump off for a bit, take a break, recollect myself, and we'll start another stream. So I'll probably wrap it up here. Is Revenge of Montezuma a Rosa mod? That's what I want to think. I only looked at little bits and pieces of it. I don't really scoured for dialogue or whatever. I just looked at I think Jack's playthrough. I looked like just took my mouse on the YouTube thing and just like looked at like the preview between the start and the ending, you know. Just a very flash of start to end. Just to see if like, hey, did I play this before and not realize? Mia mod will be ready in a month. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. I saw a picture on the Boru that said it was a mod asset by Sabic, and I'm like, oh boy, where's this going into? Thanks for the stream. I'm checking out. Bye. Alright, Sabic. In the meantime, I'm probably gonna take 10, recollect myself, and we'll either come back with, what is it? Not Dino King, Fossil Fighters. It's either that or the fishing game I want to try, because the sequel to that fishing game is also on sale, so I gotta make an effort to at least try this fishing game to see if I want the sequel or not. So I'll be back in a few minutes, so I'll see you there. Or Monday.